As a note to all interns, Jonathan is a trained professional archaeologist. Do not acquire any magical artifacts that could turn your ears into a hang glider or any other kind of weird equipment. It just doesn't work like that. There's a reason why the Egyptians kept it in a cursed train station. Use some common sense. Welcome back to Pharaoh Rebirth. Previously, we were at the Aswan High Dam train station, which currently got cursed, and only ghost trains go there, because there are no tracks. And we gained the ability of hang glider. Once I remember the jump button. There we go. So, it looks like we got a couple places we can go, because I know all the way off to the right and down, that was like a box in our way. So, immediately spike. Immediately get spiked. By the way, it's not like Spelunky. You can't just float down onto the spikes and be fine. Those are like the spikes from Inferno Cavern. You know those weird spikes that were like pointing in all different directions? You can't even walk through them in La Milana? It's like those. But we activated Fan. I have a feeling I should go the other way. Unless it's... Yeah, I feel like I should go off to the left just to look for treasure. Jack, I'm outside now. You find me using GPS? Already on it. Found ya. So where is here? It seems like you're a place called the Aswan High Dam Station. Aswan High Dam. Never heard of it. Apparently it went out of operation in the 80s. It's abandoned now. Why would Andre go to an abandoned station? I don't think he really had a choice, did he? Hold on, found something interesting. In 1982, an Arabian traveler carrying a Holy Grail in a freight car went into that station. A Holy Grail? Yes, a Holy Grail. But the Holy Grail suddenly disappeared from the freight car. Maybe an employee lifted it. That's likely. Since then, inexplicable phenomenon frequently happened at the Aswan High Dam. It went out of business later that same year. Maybe it's because of the mysterious power the Holy Grail possesses. Which means it's still hidden at that station somewhere. So Andre knew about it and thus came here. Possibly. I'm surprised he knew so much history. As baffling as it may be, Andre's actions do make sense. Him mentioning the second Holy Grail makes sense as well. I gotta make sure we get it before him. Right. So now we know the whole story of the Aswan High Dam. Somebody did a steal. Or maybe the Holy Grail stole itself. That's also a possibility, especially with magical artifacts. I really want to check what's going off to the left, but we're going to be back to this level a little bit later anyway. Once we get some abilities that let us, like, dash in midair or something. This one's kind of risky, because those are instant death spikes. You really got to be careful there. Speaking of instant death spikes, let's do some more of that jazz. I think there's a thing down here, actually. Ah! Another puzzle piece. I'm missing two. I know there was one that was... we couldn't access yet. And some wine! There's several wines, but I think there's only one carrot per level. And there might be some more healing items. Unfortunately, I don't think we could go off to the right of this particular room without, like, an additional jump. We need some additional jumping. This doesn't count as a jump. This is a glide. And, yeah. kind of pixel specific. You know what? I don't really need the wine that badly. I'm not going to go back and get that wine, but I do need to grab the puzzle piece again. You know what? We'll be back to this level. I'll keep that puzzle piece in mind. That is hair-raising. So is that. Moving heavy objects are dangerous to you. Don't get hit by moving heavy objects. I feel like this will lead somewhere. That pit will lead somewhere. Ooh! What's this? Jonathan, what did you just get? Huh? It's a dust roller. For cleaning carpets and the like. What a wonderful item. Make sure to bring it back with you. Why? Something like this has no historical value. Oh, no, you see... My car is always filled with fur, so... Hey, you trying to tell me that I shed too much fur? Well, yeah. It's spring, after all. You're molting your winter coat. Why are you telling me that? I'm not a furball on purpose, you know. Sorry. Does it grant us any additional abilities, though? Carpet cleaner that has sticky adhesive tape on it. It looks more like a paint roller, really. This'll make Jack happy. Well, that seems important. I should get that back to a save point, Prana. There's a save point right below me, wasn't there? I think? Yeah. Alright, item secured. We have saved it at the Ankh. The Ankh will remember. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do that thing again. Also, unfortunately, I was unable to go back and get the golden piece. Or the wine. That's the way you're supposed to do it. Let's see if I can speedrun this. Speedrunning is dangerous. Don't try this at home, kids. Especially that part there. That part makes me a little nervous. Oh boy, carrot. It's the level 2 carrot. I want to make sure I have my grenades out. You know, just in case. You never know. Anything hidden? Still haven't found that sub-weapon that allows you to see hidden walls. That might be the next level. Oh, it's you. Dr. Banfield! I knew you would come sooner or later. Dr. Mahoney, why are you here? I meant to help you out. I've been searching for the Holy Grails, using my own sources. What have you found? Several decades ago, an Arabian merchant stole a Holy Grail at this location. Aha! He has stolen his own Holy Grail. Is only reported as antiques on the common news. However, any qualified archaeologist knew that a Holy Grail was hidden within Aswan Haidam Station. Damn Station. Damn! That's why you're here. Correct. You are talented as I thought, Dr. Banfield. It comes as no surprise you know the Holy Grail was here. Well, I am an archaeologist, after all. Though, all he did was chase Andre. Shut up. Huh? By the way, Dr. Mahoney, did you find the Holy Grail? Not yet. I suspect the area just beyond here, but I haven't been able to press forward. Why's that? Well, there's a rather big bug just past here, and as embarrassing as it may sound, I'm not good with bugs. No problem, I'll go. I wonder if there was some lampshading that happened in the last video. You're okay with them. I wouldn't be an explorer if I was afraid of a little bug. Mongolian cave crabs, however, they could rip a tank in half. Impressive. The boss is, wouldn't you guessed it, a big bug named Andre. We finally found you, Andre. Get off my back, Jonathan. I told you the next Holy Grail is going to be mine. Which means you still haven't found it. Huh. You and your tricky interrogating questions. You're the one that just spoke. If you want the Holy Grail, you're going to have to take it by force. Are you serious? I was always the better fighter. No way, I was. Want to find out? Bring it on. I think we got bigger problems. Huge problems. Hi. Ah! Jack! There's a huge scorpion. The two of you are scared of a little scorpion? How childish. Especially after you spoke so big towards Dr. Mahoney. Are you even looking at the screen? It's not a little scorpion. Huh? Ah! Time to get ahead of the situation. Namely to run away and fight another day. Wait up, Andre. Don't leave me behind. Well, there goes my no-hit for that boss. Grenades are great against Scorpion because it has a huge upper arc. You can just throw them right into his face. Then get a bunch of aerial combos as you fly down. I believe this level goes on forever. As long as Scorpion is still alive. It's like a never-ending level. Darn, I missed. I don't got many pineapples. Fury mode activated. I like how it's just shooting scorpion bullets. It shoots scorpion bullets at you. And it's got stone attacks. I can handle this scorpion. Scorpion's actually kind of fun to fight. I'm not quite sure what hit me. I think there was supposed to be some kind of an effect I wasn't paying attention to. Something tells me it's instant death if this scorpion, like, you get to the scorpion's level. Way to go, Jonathan! I should sell this guy off to the collectors. I believe the scorpion grew into a guardian because of the power of the Holy Grails. So, not all the enemies are like brand mascots. What? Now that the Guardian has been defeated, the Holy Grail must be nearby. Also, what? But Andre has already gone ahead. That guy sure can flee. Always could. Looks like we're out of time then. After them, and let's hope he's not got out yet. Yeah. Scorpion could be a lot harder if you don't have upgrades. Or maybe this level is finite? I'm not too sure. I think that the Scorpion does reach the bottom of the screen, and it might spell game over for you. Huh? Wait, that's Andre. Hey, Andre. He seems to be knocked out. Yo, Jack. What do you think happened? He looked okay just a minute ago. Maybe someone knocked him out? Yana. Oh, he's coming too. What happened, Andre? Someone took the Holy Grail. Someone took the Holy Grail? Who did it? I don't know. Someone attacked me from behind. Jack, what's going on? Is someone after the Holy Grail besides us? I don't know. The Holy Grail does have high archaeological value. But a robbery? Perhaps the Holy Grail might have some other power inside of it? This keeps getting more and more complicated. Anyway, Jonathan, fetch Andre and come back to my car. Head east and you should come to an exit. I'll pick you up there. Will do. We have a new player in this game. Maybe they're also cursed. Like, they got cursed that afternoon. I don't know. Or maybe they just want unlimited cosmic power without the itty-bitty living space. Alright, Jonathan, Andre. Things are not looking good for the two of you. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't this car a bit too small? Let's take this outside, at least. Andre, quit being a baby. Jack can't go out at night. Why, is he a werewolf? Why is that? He hates bugs. And you call me a baby? Ain't that right? Anyway... Listen, you have 5 days left. 5 days to get all 7 Holy Grails or be murdered. All the ones you found have been stolen, leaving you with none. Look who's talking. Someone other than you is looking for them too. Maybe they're cursed too. Dunno. Speaking of, I did some more research in regards to those cups. What'd you find out? You're gonna flip when you hear this. But collecting all 7 will grant you eternal life. Aha! Eternal life? Yeah, that's when you live forever. I had the same reaction. No wonder someone else is looking for it too. Didn't you say it would cure our curse? Well, it does by allowing you to not be killed by Sahir the First. You can't kill an immortal after all. It's all the same then. We're dead if we don't find all the Holy Grails. But they were stolen. What do we do next? For the time being, the only option is look for the next one. What about the ones that were stolen? If we get even one of the 7, the thief can't collect all 7 anymore. Which means they'll come to us. Then we counterattack and take the remaining ones from him. That's all I could think of. We do only have 5 days to make it happen now. Guess it's better than doing nothing. True. Then I guess it's off to the next Holy Grail. What do you plan on doing, Andre? I'll search for it on my own. Alright, there is another person looking for them other than us. Wouldn't it be best for us to team up? Fine. Doesn't seem like there's any other way. Andre has joined the party. Let's just move on to the Nile. I don't feel like hang gliding unlocks enough things to merit a backtrack just yet. Now this looks like it's going to be water-based level. Jack, we've made it to the Nile. Roger, proceed down the river until you run into the ruins. According to my information, a Holy Grail should be there. Okay. Wow, this river sure is big. I can't even see the other side. The Nile River is said to be one of the biggest surface areas of any river. It's constantly up against the Amazon River for the Guinness record. What, are these rivers competing? Are they ever getting wider? Sure is beautiful too. If I weren't in the situation I'm in, I'd be enjoying this as a vacation. It is playing vacation music right now. Let's come back after you cured your curse. Yep, along with a swimming suit and floaties. Floaties? Oops. Jonathan, don't tell me. Don't say another word. You can't swim, huh? It's not that, but... He can't swim, Jack! Shut up, Andre. Don't butt into our conversation. I didn't know. You know, rabbits aren't very good at swimming. You weren't born a rabbit, though. Anyways, we gotta find a Holy Grail. I like how just Andre is just like there. Yep, he kinda sucks. So we got Tiki Totems now. This is a rather annoying level for enemies, because you got those guys. You got the piranhas that jump out of the water infinitely. And you got, they've got these tiki torches that belch out fire. And generally just be in your way. Jack, this has been on my mind, but what's this statue? I believe it's a totem pole. But we're in Egypt. What's a totem pole doing in Egypt? Aren't they Native American? I don't know, but it is what it is. gotta be a reason for it. Thinking of it, Japan has them in elementary schools too. Why's that? Apparently they make it part of an exercise at school. Well, that's weird. Why do they mix other culture symbols into the curriculum? Japan is just that kind of country. They also rather like Norse mythology. Like, just look at Square with Final Fantasy and all that. They celebrate Christmas, and then 6 days later they go to a Shinto shrine to pray. They seem pretty greedy to me. That said, this is Egypt. There must be a meaning to this totem pole. You can worry about that another time. Seems a little bit sus that we would just have Native American stuff just here. Also, that's what happens to Jack, or Jonathan. The moment he touches water, he's no La Mesa. At least La Mesa only took damage from water because it was poisoned. It was like cursed La Milana water. Jonathan, it's just because he can't swim, period. Okay, we get it. Skip. Thank you. You can do the Metal Gear thing. You hold space to skip dialogue you've seen before. Let's take this a little bit more carefully. Remembering that Jonathan cannot touch water at all. And the boxes don't stay above water for too long. Jonathan, I scanned the vicinity and... Jack is actually kind of getting Donkey Kong in here. What have you found out? I'm not sure I should tell you. Don't hold out on me. It's getting dark. There's no entrance where you're headed. There's no entrance? I'm thinking the ancients sealed the entrance to protect the Holy Grail from enemies. No way. However, there's a way to get you inside. How? He'll need to go through the water. What? Underwater. There's a path you can swim. That's out of the question. Find another way. Rocket launcher. C4. Sorry, man. That's the only option we have. We just spoke about this. I can't swim. If I don't have floaties or something, I'll drown. Floaties or something, eh? So if you had something like that, you'd be okay? Well, not necessarily. Jonathan, can you go a little bit further east? I have an idea. I have a bad feeling about this. It's gonna be floaties, isn't it? Also, those plant enemies are still there. It's now a lot harder to see them now, because of the shadows. See, there's one there. There's one there. There's also one there. They're everywhere. Ah, good. It's good that this temple is lit. Damn it, it's just like Jack said. There's a wall blocking it. By a marijuana leaf. Great, that's about where I wanted you. A package should be arriving there soon. Package? Look behind you. There's nothing there. Ha! Drone! From jungle! Get it? Amazon. Hey, what's that drone carrying? Seems like it arrived at the right coordinates. What did you just send? Oxygen crystals and filters. I don't think that works. I don't think that's scientifically possible. Oxycrystal what? Oxygen crystals and filters. They're new materials developed in Denmark. Oh, okay, then they are scientifically possible if it's in Denmark. It's a revolutionary tool. All you have to do is put the filter in your mouth and you could breathe underwater. I said I'm not going underwater. You said you'd be good with floaties or something. With that filter, you don't have to swim and you can move like you do on the surface. Which is a cheap way of saying, hey, we're just gonna make a swimming sprite for Jonathan. Crystallized oxygen. Put in the water. That's a screenshot. Put in the water. We shall be put in the water. I'm gonna put these in an early grave. with our 10 attack power. Now, we could go forward, but there's a lot of watery places back where we came from. I wonder if the sun's gonna stay down, even in areas we've been in before. And the answer is yes. No, we'll go down right here. So we got electric catfish. They shoot electricity you can block with your ears. We got those Nile fish up here. You can only hit them from the front, I believe. And there's some secret areas if you try swimming around. Looks like there isn't any there. I think there might be only one secret area in this area. I think it's back near the beginning of the level. Like over here. There we go. A silver frog! Oh, there's the crystals. Can breathe underwater without a huge oxygen tank. And a frog made of pure silver has a reasonable amount of value, even though there's no currency in this game. So what's the point? I kinda have to be careful, or I'm gonna have to eat some udon noodles real quick. Because I'm taking damage. I was getting like a double combo off of the ear strike. The upward ear. There we go. Anything down here? This looks like it might be a secret. Ah! Puzzle piece number 1. There it is. And then you can kind of sneak past the catfish. There's too many fish down here, Otacon. I mean Jack. They do 15 damage. Why did they hurt so bad? They're just fish. I'm getting impatient. I'm getting impatient around the electric fish. This must be really pure water that the electricity isn't arcing all over the place. Get out of the way. There might be treasure there. There isn't! But we made it to the other side of the temple. No way. What's up? I arrived at the entrance, but there's a huge gap and I can't reach the other side. I didn't go through all that water to get stuck here. It seems like the ancients really don't want people in here. Maybe if you could hack this gap or something. Jonathan! I can't hack it, it's just a gap. Maybe there's a secret password. Open sesame or something. Open sesame tofu. Open sesame seed. Do I have to do a silly dance? That probably won't work. You even got the secret password wrong. Jonathan, there's a panel near you, right? Panel? This thing? Yeah! It's probably there to fill the gap. So like an ancient security switch. What should I do? My guess is you'll have to trace down the pattern from the top to the bottom until they meet. Until they meet? Yeah! Haven't you ever played Pipe Dream? I think it's a pipe to pour water. The puzzle seems pretty simple, even for a Jonathan. Even for a Jonathan. There's some nice English fails in this part. Did you just casually diss me? I'll show you puzzles. And I'll show you puzzles so hard that your head will spin. Just like this block. So it looks like some parts are attached to other parts. Well, I got that. I was wondering if I could just accidentally the puzzle. We got that going on. The the inside moves it like this. We'll just do some science until we find the right solution. Aha! You know what? I had a little bit of a eureka moment there. Like, we'll move. The inner ring is independent of everything else, so we'll just move that around. And I did it. Oh, it's connected. Oh no, it's more water. Great going, Jonathan. Now you should be able to get across. But it's water again. The ruins are built by the Nile River. Of course they'll have water-based puzzles. Jonathan? Huh? Who's this? Hey, Jonathan, say something. What do you want, Andre? I'm amidst an expedition in the Luxor ruins, but I wanted your help with reading something. Do you know how to read a hieroglyph of a stork? A stork? Right. Reading this will get me one step closer to another holy grail. Andre, that would be a menaphis. A menaphis, thanks. Come on, Andre, you should know that. Like you knew, Jonathan. Of course I knew. It's a menaphis. Duh. Even my mom knows that. What about the hieroglyph with a staff on it? Uh-oh. Brain fart. Alright, I just solved a super hard ancient puzzle. Good luck on your end. We'll be in contact. What an odd conversation for Andre to have. That was very weird. Also, Jonathan is a combat archaeologist. Of course you wouldn't know a menaphis. I saw that frog in there. You can't hide that frog from me. Something tells me there's a bronze frog, too. A frog made of pure gold. Has quite a bit of value. I think a bronze frog is like right at the beginning of this level. Or it's somewhere else. But I have a feeling the bronze fog is here. Also, there's anti-Jonathans. I think that's what they're called, too. Anti-Jonathan. They're boomerang-slinging rabbits. And I don't think you can kill their rabbits with anything but the ear shield. We'll do a little bit of exploring in here before we call it a day. Because we just made progress into more ruins. Which means more treasure. Besides frogs. Also, there's an upper section there, but I feel like going down. Well, I can't reach that, nor can I reach that. Feels like there's some kind of puzzle element I have to activate. Uh-oh. I was supposed to jump there. Jack, there's water coming out of here. Maybe it's an ancient toilet. Yeah, no. Look closer. The rock is split and it's overflowing with water. Also, that would be a bidet, Jonathan. Which means it isn't how it's supposed to be. From the looks of it, maybe it's a fountain. Would have made a fine toilet. You have a small bladder too? Don't lower me to that turtle's level. So we need to find a way to go up and get that rock. Because we need to block up a leak. Luckily, that's what I was planning to go next. Push! Solved! Now we have water jets we could surf on. Why did it have to be water? Watch out for the flames. You don't want to get spiked. Even though you do have a little bit of invincibility frames. I keep on forgetting about this dash. Making me able to pass through stuff. Aha! Extra secret room with an udon. Man, we find udon everywhere in Egypt. It's like Egypt is very popular for udon. There's an anti-Jonathan right there that I neglected to kill. So it was just in my way. Nice. Oh yeah, this is a secret. I remember this secret. We need an air dash to get into that gap. We need to be able to air dash and get small at the same time. Anything this way? I was wondering if I was hitting the right button or not. That'll open up something. If I didn't fail at jumping. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good thing water gives us infinite jumps. And dash for it. Just to be sure not to get crushed by the wall. Secret over here. Man, I wish I remembered where that secret sub-weapon was. It's not really a secret sub-weapon. It's just a sub-weapon that finds secret walls. I could have sworn it was in this stage. Well, we're not going that way. Gotta go back up and around, huh? Is there a water jet up from here now? No. No, we must go even higher, like Rem Lazar. Oh, there we go. I've gone even higher, like Rem Lazar. Also, frog enemies. Get grenaded. I can't believe you jumped right into it. You're such a stupid frog. Carrot, get! I would like to check the two bottom parts here. Well, the one bottom part is that watery tunnel that I can't get through. But what about the bottom middle? There seems to be a way forward from there. You really only need the third fountain. I wasn't even noting which golden piece I just picked up from that puzzle. From that area there. Not here. It's this one. Secret? No. The secret's gotta be around here somewhere. Hey, look! It's shoes! I could be like Sonic! I wondered if they fit rabbit feet. Jonathan, that's a nice find you just made. What are Nikes doing in the Nile? They're Nile keys! What, shoes? Correct! Those kicks! Kicks? All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, they better run. Outrun my gun. You don't know what kicks are? They're another term for a pair of basketball shoes. Ah, so that's what you meant. I don't play basketball. I'm not really into sports with balls. Unless I'm shooting them out of my machine gun. I got no balls, is what I'm saying. You don't swim, you don't like sports that deal with balls. You just hate all sports altogether? Not if it's combat sports. Told you! He likes to fight it. And he likes it to fight. Makes sense. So, what about these shoes? Oh, right. Those shoes should be comfortable to wear. You don't have rabbit feet. How do you know? They're light on the feet and they give you better control. They basically bring the athletic ability out of you. Is that so? Try pressing the directional key twice in one direction and you should be able to dash. Double tap directional keys. Got ya. You'll get around faster by dashing. Give it a shot. Yeah, thanks for the advice. Also, you only need to double tap once. And then you can maintain your dash for a pretty long time. You can even stop pressing the button, and you get a little bit of grace period. Ooh, what'd this be? The Claymore! Set an anti-personnel mine. Well, it's not the secret item, but we got the Claymore that he had. Also, you can pick it back up if you stand next to it. It's not the item that finds secrets, though. I remember finding that pretty early on. Like in the first few stages. So let me get back to a save point. I think there was one nearby. Anti-personnel means catfish, too. They're personnel. And there's nothing personnel, kid. So next time on Pharaoh Rebirth, we're at the water stage, and now we have Explodey. And I'm gonna look up on the off-screen and see if I accidentally skipped the secret finding item. I feel like it's close. Good night, folks.